School districts across our state face a growing problem, keeping up with aging infrastructure. It can be one of the most challenging parts of running a school district. Chief investigative reporter Suzanne Benke digs into one school district with the very old and very new buildings. Suzanne?
Stacy, there are a few dozen schools in use in the state that were built or had part of it built in the 1800s. KCCI Investigates traveled to Jackson County to see what may be the oldest. The Bellevue School District tells the tale of two elementaries, the very old one and the very new.
I can tell just from the people that I've met and the people that I've brought through here through some of the reunions and stuff, how much it means to them.
That's Superintendent Mike Hilmer. Kindergarten through second graders in Bellevue call this home. They have since 1848. Iowa had been a state for just 2 years then.
Biggest issue I would say for safety for students around here was flow, because as we walk through the building you'll see that it's not easy to traverse from one floor to the other.
Facilities Director Brett Ernst tackles the job of maintaining the old building. Ernst points to several additions over the centuries that have been added on.
So that's the 1848 building connected with an elevator shaft. This to our left here is the 70s edition.
Ernst attended school here. He recalls being in this room for music class. And those memories stay with Principal Hartung Schroeder.
I've come to value people's memories of being here and respect that. The kids, they don't seem to mind if it's an old building or not.
For staff and students, there are some drawbacks. There's no green space for recess. Rooms get dark. Spaces might have double or triple purposes.
Then you're not going to have outlets where you want them, and then you have to have, and with technology, technology changed immensely from, we went to a mounted projector to Mimeo boards around carts.
While other districts see declining enrollment, Bellevue's has grown.
We've adapted and added where we could, but you try to make the best of the situation that you have.
In recent years, K-5 students crowded the old elementary.
That's a closet, that is a classroom.
You would see that it was packed to the gills. All the rooms were full, all the closets were being used for offices and things like that.
That brings us to the tale of the new elementary school.
But we knew a new school was on the way.
Third through fifth graders attend classes here. It took 3 tries over 8 years to get district voters to approve a bond referendum to build a new elementary school. Other districts know this part of this tale, that a bond could take several rounds with voters. 41 school districts put bond issues before voters in November 2025. 13 were repeats. Most failed, including East Marshall's. Marshalltown's, though, did pass. For Bellevue voters, the third time was the charm in 2024.
The price was a little bit lower, so I think that showed we were trying. We had a different plan. The plan, when we went from the first one to the second one, there wasn't a lot of change.
Principal Jeff Raker worked in the Bellevue School District through all 3 bond votes and is also a parent to 3 kids in the district. Finally, he said one idea stuck.
We talked about, could we build part of a new building.
Voters approved the $13.1 million price tag, and the school district started building. That brings us to the third part of the story, the unwritten chapter. District leaders say the future has to hold a new elementary for K-2.
Our goal now is to get the rest of it added on out there by the high school.
The district hopes to avoid another bond referendum, but discussions are going on. Hilmer says schools aren't just the walls keeping the roof up.
When you've got people that surround the kids that care and just make it easier for them.
It's the families and staff filling them and giving life to buildings of any age.
We have a very good team.
Bellevue district leaders say they talk about a new 3-5 building, but those talks are very, very early.
Thank you.